This podcast is rated M for morbid.
All right. Hello and welcome to Cubs the Podcast. I'm your new host, ex-manager dude Momo. With me today I have this lovely man. Yes, indeed. Thank you for coming with me to this episode of the podcast. Let's roll the intro. All right. Perfect. This is how you start a podcast. You just lose brain cells on the way, don't you?
I just dropped a couple here and there. I don't know.
Oh, it's right there. Oh, okay, I found it.
All right.
All right, so today, sadly, Sully and Loai could not come, so we just decided, fuck it.
Yeah, we should take over. We should just kick them out of the team, and now we are the podcast.
Yeah, let's
it
just
should be Cups, the podcast with Momo and
Yeah, I don't know how you're gonna write, but we'll figure a way.
We're just gonna fucking face roll on the keyboard.
Just like,
Oh boy, we actually this week has been like one hell of a fucking week. We got actually Mata's graduating. Shout out to that.
yeah, shout out Moj. Congratulations, my dude.
Congratulations.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he actually went a long ass way. I used to remember him like a couple of years ago, and he's still like he looked forward to this day so fucking much.
I only got to know him through the podcast, but Moj, we all love you.
He's been an amazing friend, and he'll always be. Also, what else? What else actually? We actually. So there is the announcement for, I guess, the PlayStation 5.
I mean, yeah, they just showed off the logo, and it's coming 2020, which is this year.
Oh, what a surprise! The logo
Oh.
did not look really different.
No, it did not. It's just a P, an S, and a 5. Holy
Whoa!
shit.
What the fuck?
Innovation
And
at
then,
its finest.
And then there is the Xbox 360. No, but wait, Xbox One, and then
Xbox Series X.
that's just
It's just a tabletop.
yeah.
I'm going to buy an Xbox Series X just to put the PS4, PS5 on it. Yeah.
No, but why would you? You could just.
I don't know. It's just,
I'd buy one. You just put it in the trash. I fucking hate Xbox.
I hate the Xbox so
Like,
much.
It's just stupid. Meanwhile, the PS5 actually, I think, like, I'd want to know what you guys think about it in the comments below. But like to us, I mean, to me personally, what I like about PlayStation is the exclusives that they actually
Oh, yeah,
Make for
definitely
it?
the exclusives. God of War, Spider-Man,
The Last of Us.
The Last of Us 2. Oh, I'm so hyped for that.
Yeah, that game is gonna be a hit. That game is gonna be a hit. One of my favorite games actually, Spider-Man, and actually Insomniac are currently working on a couple more. Because Marvel just looked at the Spider-Man game and they were like, "Holy fucking shit,
Yeah.
that looks so good." So we want you guys to work on the MCU for like the gaming side of the MCU.
Yeah.
And
So
I'm
they're
looking.
making the Avengers game.
Yeah, they are, and they are actually working on a standalone Iron Man game.
Oh, that's nice.
So that's gonna be something to see, like way after the PlayStation 2 game that
Yeah.
sucked ass.
Yeah.
But
Also, PlayStation 3 had a couple of Iron Man games. I had them. They were not that good.
just press X to fly.
Ooh.
Wow, such mechanics, and then you just steer with whatever the fuck steering you have. Also, the design wasn't really like, it wasn't revealed just yet.
Hey, what's going on in here?
What
what
the
the
get,
hell?
get the fuck out! Get the fuck out!
We
What
just
the
said we kicked you out.
Yeah,
Get out.
you're out of here.
Get out. Get out. Okay.
Walk away, Sully. Walk away.
Now he's just crying in the corner
Yeah,
now.
I think he jumped out of the window.
Oh, it's cold. Close the window before you jump. That's perfect.
Yeah. Well, about like the PS5, I'm really excited to see the design because so many designs actually were like anticipated, and I want to see how wrong people are. That should be something to look out for.
Yeah.
Because when PlayStation 4 came out, people just started imagining like how it would look like, and it actually looks funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually looks funny. But then Sony were
the
like,
the most famous PS5 design right now is the one that's like a square, and then there's this little half circle thing in the middle.
Yeah, but I think that would be
That
really
would
not
be
practical.
Weird. Yeah.
Why would they like?
I
we
don't
are.
know.
I think it's going to be very subtle.
Yeah, it's just gonna be just very slick, smooth, not too boxy, maybe a little round on the edges.
I
don't
mean,
know.
in terms of the design, I think Xbox for that they actually did a very good design. But
Mhm.
I think the PlayStation, Sony are going to release something that's more interesting.
Yeah,
I don't know why, but I'm just siding with Sony on this one.
I was a PlayStation kid, so I'm PlayStation all the way. So I'm with Sony every day, every time, every year. I never tried Xbox to buy it and play it. I just went to friends' houses, tried it. I'm like, no, not impressed.
What do you get buying an Xbox to play Halo?
I don't
You can literally buy that shit on
the PC now. Yeah.
Yes, and
You
you
can buy the Master Chief Collection.
and you can buy Gears of War as well, and
Mhm.
it's still on the PC, and everything's still like. Why would you ever need an Xbox? Never buy an Xbox. If you buy an
Never.
Xbox, unsubscribe. Please don't watch us. Thank you.
That's great. Great.
Yes.
Yes, we just lost 0 subscribers because no one fucking plays the Xbox.
Yeah. Also, this week has been really weird to all of us. Well, unfortunately, Red Bull aren't here today, but shout out to them anyways.
Uh-huh.
They're an awesome team. We're expecting them to come either ways later in another episode.
Mhm.
We are actually like as the Cups team, we're actually working on a lot of these let's say exposure.
Mhm.
We're working on that exposure with let's say sponsorships. We got Joe Bidu. Yeah,
We got Jobit on our side. We got Better Minds before that. We got Red Bull now.
yeah, we got Red
That is
Bull now.
nice.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that more people to start seeing this.
Mhm.
It's actually like I don't know what kind of I think I should be asking this to Sully, but you personally, what do you think? Where do you think we are gonna be going like with the podcast?
Honestly, I'm just hoping for watch time at the moment, like increasing the watch time, the views. Hopefully, 100 to 150 views an episode this year. Maybe we can not the last episode, the one before it, where we were all in it, had like 100 views. 100? I'm not so sure. It was about 100 views.
Yeah, that's actually a decent number for the watch minutes as well.
Mhm.
Also, in terms of equipment, fucking hell, 6,500 JDs, you fucking mongrel. 6,500. How?
He's like, if we scrap everything, no laptops, no mics, no cameras, it's gonna cost us 6,500 JDs to buy that equipment. Why?
Why?
What do you want?
No wonder we kicked you out of the podcast.
It's the director James now.
Yeah. Well, here I laughed, Sully. Do you have any objection?
I just want to say, okay.
Okay, he's coming into frame now.
Yeah, he had to.
It feels very weird not to be sitting here. Well, we can get to 150 for 100% sure. The 6,500 JDs are for dope equipment that a brain like yours wouldn't understand. It's a mixer, you got the SM7Bs, you got a MacBook, you got everything I'd need to make this podcast perfect.
So you're being like, Mom, you
My
don't
God.
understand.
Yeah,
It's not a phase, Mom.
It's not a phase,
But
Mom.
it's not a fucking phase. It's something that I...
Thank you, James.
Thank you, James. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, James.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah. I don't want to get to the point where I want to just be like featuring Sully in the title.
No. No, the title is gonna be Cups the Podcast episode, whatever the fuck, showing them how it's done.
I think it's episode 22. Am I catching up? Is it episode 22? Yes,
yes.
I'm doing a good job being the creative director of the Cups podcast. Creative director.
So we have our host, our other host. You're the creative director. What was I? What did you say I was? creative. Some
Hangs around for free Red Bulls.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
I hang around for free Red Bulls because Red Bull is awesome. It's sad they didn't
Yes.
come today.
We actually.
I was planning for an ad read for Red Bull. I was gonna write it down, make sure I got it right, and when I drink the Red Bull, I'd do an ad read.
You just start flipping through the pamphlets. Oh boy.
Yeah, for everyone who saw that.
Yeah, we don't wanna. We're trying so hard not to be controversial. Fuck you, Sully.
We can't.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We are peaceful people who do not speak about politics or religion. This is
Yes,
the
we
rule.
only speak about fuck Xbox.
Yes, and hell PlayStation.
When are they gonna release the design and the specs of the PlayStation 5?
I mean,
they just showed off a logo. Ooh,
Yeah,
it's coming 2020.
they announced that the PlayStation 5 is gonna actually come out in the holidays. I think, in the holidays of this year. So you can expect the design. I was about to say, please expect the designs to come as soon as possible. Fucking shipper, man. Can't promise it a specific time. Featuring shipper. Oh.
Speaking of Shippa, guess who's quitting that?
Yeah. Holy shit.
Shit.
So here's what happened with Shippa, actually. So for context purposes, it's the company that I work on, that Khabazi works in, and Sully works in, Nasser works in, Omar Asfur works in, and a bunch of other Sumaya people. So it's basically like
The Sumaya call center.
yes, we opened a cult there.
Mm-hmm.
So Omar Hatem, Omar
Omar.
batteries. Omar Hatem came in, and
Losing brain cells as we speak, yes.
yes,
Omar Hatim.
yes, he came in, and one day I was actually invited to a dinner party, kind of, with a friend of mine, and I saw Omar there, and I was like, "So what do you do? What do you do in life?" And he was like, "I have a job," and I was like, "What kind of job do you have?" And he was like, I work in a call center. I was like, all right, hook me up. Tell me, give me an email so I can. He asked me to send his CV. So the way I actually signed up to the job was actually, oh boy. So, I sent him an email with my CV, and the email's title was "I'm not entirely straight." So that fucking idiot, what he did was, he actually forwarded the email instead of saving the CV. He forwarded the email to the HR of the
my God.
company with the title "I'm not entirely straight."
I'm a little gay. I don't know.
I'm just a little gay.
Just a little
So
bit.
yes, that's how I got. So they called me for the interview, and I walked into our country manager's office, and he was like, he asked me about my CV, and he asked me about myself. He never mentioned the title of the email. I think they sent him the CV or something. Maybe he didn't see it. So when I walked to the other room with Nariman and Noor, which are basically my seniors, and with like my team manager, I think. So the moment I got it, the moment I walked in, I was like, guys, so about the email, and they both just started laughing. Nariman just lost her fucking shit while looking at me, and I was like, yeah, I got hired, like all of us did, because we're a bunch of retards. That's the qualification for the company. Yeah, the team is amazing. Anyways, so after I got in, they needed more employees because Black Friday and whatnot. So I started sending CVs. I sent a bunch of my friends, and literally every single fucking person that we invited over to work with us is now quitting.
Oh yeah.
There was not you, like you didn't. No,
Khabazi.
not you. You came in my batch, but like we never brought you. Okay, so I'm speaking about Nasser. I'm
Nasser.
speaking about Sully. I'm speaking about Samir, but not so much. I think he's quitting later. I don't know. Maybe.
I don't think so. He needs the money, so he's
Yeah.
just working
Yeah.
through it.
And there are a bunch of people as well. So they're like,
So yeah, Omar was the first to join, first to quit.
yes.
But he brought a lot of people after him, so he quit because he
Yeah.
couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
And now you brought in Sully and Nasser and Khabazi. No, Khabazi came
no,
with you.
yeah. It wasn't
Yeah.
my batch.
And Samir, yeah. I mean, through Nasser, he
Yeah,
brought
but-
Samir and Sully. Now Nasser and Sully are quitting.
Nasser was doing actually a very good job.
Mm-hmm.
But university, I guess, and our
Mhm.
boss was very supportive of that. He understood his situation, and I think it's a phase. It's a good phase for him. He
Mhm.
learned a couple of things.
Yeah.
Also, he got the experience. He passed the 3 months mark,
Mark.
so
Mhm.
he's qualified to work in any other call center company.
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna work in a call center anymore, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think. Wait, when is he gonna be graduating? First and second semester of next year? Like,
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know. By the way, I'm gonna actually be graduating at the end of this year. Like,
Yeah.
same day next year, I'm gonna be done.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be over. I'm gonna wear that fucking hat, probably throw it at a prostitute, and tell her to walk away with me to eat some falafels on the road.
Mm-hmm. That's what
Yes.
you do.
Yes, eating with intimacy. Yes. So what else we have? What else
Oh.
we're gonna talk about? We're only 16 minutes into this podcast. We run out of content. Sully, come back.
It ain't easy, but
It's,
I thought you jumped out of the window.
it's harder than it looks. Thought it. So give me some credit, okay? Now come up with some shit, cause I don't want to ruin this podcast, please.
You're not.
Thank you. Thank you, Khabbaza, this time.
Yeah.
All right.
So what else we?
Something else we can talk about. What's been happening this week with us? Damn, every single day. We've finished the uni. We're just waiting for finals now.
Thank fucking God, I can just stop looking at my Iron Man looking absences sheet. All of them are reds and yellows. Fucking hell. Like, listen, this entire semester, like, whenever I go to the university, I'm like, should I? Should I not? Should I or should I not? And I'm like, you know what? Fuck all of you. I'm gonna just fucking skip this. I'm gonna skip that, skip this, skip that. And at the end of the day, I ended up, I never got actually just like expelled from, is it expelled?
Denied.
Denied.
I mean, on the website, if you reach it says under denied. Yeah, تحت الحرمان.
Is
Literal translation, under denied.
this Google Translate that shit?
They did.
All right, I never got. I was always under denied. I never got denied.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, like I think I'm doing okay. How are you doing, Momo? How are you
I'm
doing?
doing great. I've reached the max capacity of skips on all my subjects.
Same.
Yep.
There we go. Yeah.
I just didn't give a shit this semester.
Yeah, neither did I.
I started with the wrong mentality. I was like, you know what, this semester, I'm going to be a nerd. I'm going to study. I'm going to go to all my lectures, most of them. And then it just went to shit.
Well,
I'm like, you know what, fuck it. I'm not studying. I'm not going. I dropped a subject, which was mobile application development, because I did not start studying it from the start. It's not hard. It just needs practice.
did you drop it?
Yeah.
I actually in my entire university life I never actually dropped a course unless actually I dropped only one. I dropped one, and it was about 3 semesters ago. It was assembly, and now I'm having it again. And
Hopefully don't fail it.
no, I'm not.
You're
actually
doing great.
Yes, I'm doing great. I'm doing amazing. I need about 13 marks to pass now instead of 20. No, 30. Yes,
Yeah.
I other than 30 marks.
That is perfect.
Yes. Also, so
I mean, throughout my 2.5 years of uni, I've dropped 3 subjects now and failed 2.
I never actually failed the subject. My parents were like, you know what? Your last year, you get to pass your shit on 50s. We don't care. Just fucking pass. Just end this shit.
Oh yeah, my parents don't know I failed anything. I told them I dropped one thing.
My parents don't know they gave birth to me. My
You
parents are schizophrenic. No, just kidding.
You don't have parents.
I'm Batman.
Batman. What?
Yeah.
I'm Batman.
We lost ourselves for
I to-
20 minutes now.
I told you we're gonna keep losing brain cells, and then we're all our speech
Yeah,
is
right.
gonna be just.
Just wait till the end of the podcast when you start drooling on your Alienware.
No, it's not the alien where he's concerned for. This little big boy. He's holding a guitar. If you can hear him.
Yeah, he's probably gonna just break it on our heads.
Mm-hmm.
This is a great episode.
Yes, great episode so far. Started great.
Yes,
Now
sir.
it's just, hello, welcome to Cubs the podcast. I'm your host. Wait, I do not have anything prepared. I'm just rolling with it.
Do you think I ever have anything prepared, Sully? Do I look like the? You look like someone who has nothing prepared, not even his food at home.
You know what? Let's steal some content.
No, that's horrid. That's morbid.
Morbid. Oh my God! I said it. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, yeah.
Very funny joke. Ha. All right.
Cups.
Who's your favorite YouTuber?
My favorite YouTuber. Actually, they are a bunch.
Mm-hmm. They're a group.
Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm.
And well, I like watching them because just all of them are just a bunch of crackheads.
Yeah. No, we don't
No.
like Marsh critics. No.
Not now, Marsh critics. Yeah, but shout outs to him anyways. He's awesome. He showed me the intro just about.
We made another episode 2. It's about the Irishman. You go watch it right now. Skip the podcast. Fuck the podcast.
When you hear the title Irishman, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Oh, heard the dirty curd, heard. That's how you talk in the Irish language. You go up high and then go down low. And then go up high and then, where's my Lucky Charms?
Yep.
And then when you talk Scottish, you've got to talk from the gut. You hit it, you hit it, you hit. Oh my God, oh donkey.
You fucking donkey! It sounds like Gordon Ramsay just took steroids to his language, to his accent.
Oh. No, I'm Shrek. What are you doing in my swamp?
The Irish Shrek.
The Irish
Shrek, but he's a redneck and he drinks beer.
Yeah.
What I mean, there are a bunch of movie titles that sound really weird when you think about it.
Like what?
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I've never watched that, but I know it.
It looks like three people. Just one of them is just amazingly good. The other one is just a retard, and the third one looks like my knee.
It feels like a Disney movie.
Yes, exactly. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. What the?
I mean, the good, the bad, and Sully's the ugly. That's basically.
Yep.
That's
we're,
why
we're having a sequel, totally not plagiarized. Yes. What other movies? Actually, here's a funny fact. Not so funny, but here's a fact.
Here's a funny fact. That's not even a fact. It's just funny. It's not even funny, actually. It's just something.
Yeah. So
You know what? Forget it. Just fucking it.
I've never actually watched How I Met Your Mother, but whenever I thought about it, I can't stop imagining how offensive that would be. Like, you don't just walk up to someone and be like, "That's how I met your mother," and the guy would be like, "Yes, that's." I know that it's not.
Telling his kids
Like-
how he met her mother.
Yes, no, that's the thing. That's what comes up to my mind because I didn't watch the show. But that's why I wouldn't recommend it. But another show that I actually like.
I swear to God, if you say Brooklyn Nine-Nine, oh my fucking God, he just said Brooklyn. Sully just said Brooklyn. I'm gonna beat your ass when we're done.
Season 7 coming in February. Woo!
No.
They heard the whoa, not the. Here we go.
Okay. Yeah, that probably showed. Yeah. Never mind.
Whoa, what was the show you were talking about? Shut up!
I'll raise the gain just for the audience to hear that you said season 7. You know, one of the shows that I watched that was amazing. It's called Hannibal.
Hannibal Lecter.
Hannibal Lecter.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did you watch the movie or the series?
I didn't watch neither. I'm just on the internet way too much.
Oh boy. So
Oh boy.
I think it's a psychological thriller story. I think it's about the protagonist. His name is what was his name again?
Hannibal Lecter?
No, that's the antagonist.
Oh. I
The,
don't know.
the antagonist
I didn't
is-
watch it. I just know Lecter.
Yeah, well, Hannibal Lecter is the antagonist, and the other guy, Will Graham, actually. Yeah, he's the protagonist of the story. And the story is actually really deep. The first season is when they build up. The second season is when the climax happens. And I shit you not, I've gotten so many goosebumps watching that. It was fun as it lasted, but I didn't go through season 3 yet. Like I watched a couple of episodes, and then I was like, I don't want to go with this, but I should. If I started something, I should finish it, or else I'm never gonna get married.
All right.
Funny joke, hilar. We have the humor. I want to have a pet GLaDOS.
If you're not losing brain cells, you wouldn't think this is funny.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
maybe if you lose a couple of brain cells while watching us, which has a very high chance of happening, you can probably, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I think I lost my train of thought. Anyways,
Did you even have a train of thought?
it crashed. It crashed 21 years ago.
I like trains.
It just dies. Oh boy, those movies. Yeah.
No, this is Patrick.
Yes. Is this Sully and Loai? No, this is the Cops podcast.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly it. I mean, every time someone talks about TV shows, I just phase out because I don't watch TV shows. I only watch anime. Weeb master right here. I know.
I was a weeb at some point, but then I stopped. And well,
I mean, I just watch anime because anything I can think of, there's an anime for it.
I mean,
Basically anything.
well, when you're an animator, you get to do whatever the fuck you want.
Mm-hmm.
So you can literally find anything. It's like rule 40.
Rule 34.
Yeah, rule 34. I don't know how I forgot that.
For everything, there is a porn of it. Yep.
Yes. So it's like rule 34, but for anime. Like
Mhm.
whatever you want to find, like there is an anime/hentai for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not proud to say this, but I actually had a T-shirt that. Should I be proud of it? Like I don't know. I think you've seen me wearing that T-shirt. I think Habaza knows it. I think Sully knows it. It's the black T-shirt that has the 69 on its back and has very big
I've
letters
seen that.
saying hentai.
I see.
Yeah, you know
I
it. You know
I
it. Yeah, I know that you know it. Everybody, every single fucking person in the university knows that I wore that T-shirt. Yeah. And listen, you have not seen Moj's. Moj actually despised me for it. And then I was like, when we started talking, I told him about it, and he was like, "Wait, that was you?" I was like, "Yes." He was like, "Oh man, you can't imagine how bad of an impression you made me have." But then he was like, "You know what? It's you. It's like whenever I see something like this, I just know that's Slaughter." And I think I built some kind of
Reputation.
yes around myself, but not something that I'm very proud of.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it? Like I have a fucking Ahegao T-shirt in my
T-shirt.
bag.
Do you always have it in your bag?
Yes,
Why?
because I can't put it in my closet, or else my
yeah.
mom is gonna just take it and be like, ليش فتحت ثمامهن? I'm like, what am I gonna say? They're thirsty? عطشانات يما? What am I gonna say?
I mean, they are. You're not wrong.
I mean, they're thirsty, but not for water.
I mean, they're thirsty. They need liquid.
I mean,
They need a drink. What do you want? Salty or not? Just fucking a
But I-
drink.
like that with my mom, but I can't imagine. They actually saw my hentai T-shirt. My dad actually Googled hentai. My dad saw my T-shirt the other day. He saw me wearing it, and I put it as a profile picture on WhatsApp. So he was like, "What is that?" I'm like, "It's a T-shirt, Dad." He's like, "Do you know what hentai even means?" I'm like, "Yes, I do. Of course I do." He's like, "And you're wearing it. Hentai معناتها منحط." I'm like, "Whoa." Whoa.
Where did that come from?
Just call me a degenerate because I watch anime. No, I don't. The irony.
I mean, I get it because I have a Deadpool T-shirt. He's riding a unicorn with a rainbow on the bottom. My mom, when she saw it, she's like, "Do you support the gays?" Like, Mom, it's just a T-shirt with a rainbow on it.
Do
They
you
chose the flag. I'm not the one that chose them for him.
Do you support the homosexuality?
Yes.
Shout outs to. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, so.
I ain't gay. I'm just a homosexual.
Yeah.
Sounding fancy and shit.
I'm not retard. I only have an extra chromosome.
We're gonna get this podcast canceled. So
We're gonna get so many parts beat.
we're holding back so much.
You
Okay.
can't imagine. You can't imagine how hard we're actually pulling back, just to make it actually.
Swear to God, one of us is gonna say some racist shit at the end of the podcast, and we're gonna get canceled, or you're gonna cut it. Your problem.
Yes. Actually, here's something funny. So, at the end of the saga, when my dad, after my dad told me that hentai means degenerate, I'm like, it doesn't mean that, but whatever. He was like, fine, never wear it again, and I never saw my T-shirt ever again. He actually had my T-shirt. I don't know where it is. I can't wear it.
That is sad. That
Yes,
was a good T-shirt.
Yeah, it was. I think I'm gonna ask my mom for it. I'm gonna take it back and probably wear it too. I used to wear it to fucking anime cons.
It's the best place to wear it.
Yes, but I used to get called out for it, and people started actually walking up to me and being like, "This is not allowed. You should get out."
Okay,
Change
Dad.
it.
Okay, Dad. I'm not a degenerate. I'm just wearing a T-shirt that says hentai. You should know what hentai is. You're in an anime convention.
You can't imagine how many girls actually walked up to me and asked for a picture with that T-shirt.
That's perfect.
Yes, exactly.
That's what you should react. That's how you should react when someone's wearing a hentai T-shirt or the ahegao T-shirt. Ooh.
The Hangout T-shirt is very controversial. I actually wore it once to Mac.
If I saw, if I saw someone with an ahegao T-shirt, I'd go up to them and be like, "I'll pay you 50 JDs. Just give it to me."
That's what's it worth, by the way.
I know. I just.
Around now with that T-shirt, buying it for $5 and just waiting for a moment at Best Buy.
I don't care. I want that T-shirt,
The-
and you can't get it through Amazon. It's gonna get contained.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. You need someone to actually buy it for you and
Yeah.
just sneak it.
Mm-hmm.
My friend actually, when he got me the T-shirt, that T-shirt was actually a gift from my friend. So he wanted to get me Converse shoes that has the design on it. He wanted to get me a fucking onesie. He wanted to get me an Ahiga onesie. I don't know how or why I should be wearing that. I don't want to be walking in the fucking house wearing an Ahiga onesie that has girls opening their mouths like they're thirsty.
Especially the one down there,
Yes.
biggest mouth. I
Mhm.
mean,
Uh-huh.
is it not?
Uh-huh.
Am I wrong?
Not entirely, but I'm very in. Okay, I'm trying.
Bruh, I'm on Pornhub 24/7. What else am I gonna talk about?
He's gonna beep that. He's gonna beep a lot of things. Yeah.
That was his decision.
It was his own free choice. No, I think. Yeah, I hope you're proud.
Can we go back to PlayStation 5?
Yes, we can. Let's just hope the PlayStation 5 has better specs than the Xbox Series X. Let's hope it actually supports 8K instead of native 8K like PlayStation 4 Pro did native 4K.
I honestly, the thing that I'm most excited about is the SSD.
Mm-hmm.
So the Monster Hunter doesn't need 1,000 years to load the game.
Yeah.
It's just,
Oh yeah, I'm suffering on the PlayStation 4 playing Destiny especially. I just fucking press the start, fucking takes 16 minutes to load.
yeah, probably go take a
Go from planet to planet takes 25 minutes.
Okay, so here's the deal. So we're 34 minutes in, but here's the catch. So we're gonna stop fucking swearing till the end of the podcast.
You just said fucking.
Fuck. Well,
No,
okay,
you,
starting-
you say frick.
All right, starting now. We're a Christian Minecraft server.
Okay, darn.
Dang.
Gosh darn it, man.
Gosh darn it. Goodness gracious.
Okay.
Right.
Hello, welcome to Cups the Podcast Family Friendly Edition now.
Yes, if you are 13 and below, you can watch this podcast safely without having us curse nonstop.
Yes, you can tell your parents that you can watch this episode from now
And we're not
till
go-
the end.
and we're not going to be talking about people and how they make babies.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
So, since we're a family-friendly channel now, let's talk about toys. You know what toy I want right now?
Sully?
We're a family-friendly channel, gosh darn it!
Okay, what kind of toy you want?
A lightsaber. I've been wanting a fucking lightsaber. Fuck.
Yeah.
Frick!
Yeah, see,
I
this
can't.
This is a challenge. See, this is a challenge. I told you.
I've been wanting a freaking lightsaber
Uh-huh.
since I was a baby and never got it.
Well, I've never like looked at a game and I was like, I really need that. There's I think there was a couple of them when when you used to watch TV commercials.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they made the games look really fun, but I never really got the chance to buy any of them. There was the Hot Wheels cars. Remember that?
Yes, of
The-
course.
the
I
Hot
had
Wheels.
like a big ass collection.
Oh wow, I never had any.
Yeah, I had a lot of cars. I was so into cars.
I was-
Still am.
I was oppressed.
Okay.
Shout outs to all oppressed people out there. You know, we love you. We adore you. We don't want you to be oppressed anymore. Just if you're oppressed, just I know that I feel you. Know that I sympathize with you and I have empathy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And that probably is a lie, but you know, here's it. I'm just gonna lay it down there. Okay? Thank you. Anyways.
Can't relate.
No.
Well,
I want a laptop. I want a PC. I want a couple of parents.
I want to go out of the house.
Sully, you're not getting that mixer.
So you're not getting anything.
Sully, you're going
We're
to
not paying $6,500 for equipment.
You're going to be feeling my oppression, Sully. You are going to be oppressed as I am. You're adopted.
I mean, at least his parents love him.
Yes, they do. Yeah, they do. I've met his father. He's actually an amazing person.
Yeah, I've met his dad too.
Yeah, his dad is actually amazing. He's really
Shout out to Islam.
shout out to Mr. Hassan. Yeah, you can just walk in and be like, "Hi, Dad."
Shout out to Abu Sliman. Abu Sliman al-Dir.
Can I be on the pod? Can I be for a minute?
Just 1 second. Just shout out to your dad.
I'm so proud to be here.
All right, no,
Oh my God.
no, frick off.
Frick.
Yes.
Gosh
See-
darn you.
Yeah. See.
See,
we're- we're-
every holiday from school, like a vacation, I would go to Saudi Arabia because my dad works there, and I just go to Toys R Us and buy Hot Wheels.
I never actually went to that store, and I feel really sad because, as I said, there were so many. Wait, do you know that Toys R Us actually closed?
Yeah,
It's sad.
closed a long time ago.
It's
That's
sad.
so
What
sad.
they said something about the like how the technology overtook.
Mhm.
But I think that was a very unwise choice.
Yeah, I still want a Toys R Us just to look around. It's just so fun.
I think the place would be full of adults instead of children.
Exactly.
Yeah, imagine Toys R Us being just full of adults instead of children. That's what would happen.
That's what it would happen this day and age, because kids would be just on their phone, not phone, tablet.
Yeah, I think that's a very unwise decision as well from their parents. I do not support kids having tablets at an early age.
Yeah.
I think they should just go explore the world just a little bit so they don't come out as, Fortnite kids at the,
Yeah, just shut in neats.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I don't want. No one wants that. I grew up as an introvert because of that.
Yes, and I did too.
I don't like being an introvert. I like socializing, but it just drains me so much, and being alone actually refills me.
I think being in the middle ground is better.
Yeah.
Like, you're not an introvert or an extrovert. You're just you.
Yeah,
You
you're
know?
just there.
Yeah, you're just there. Whenever you want to hang out with your friends, you just go out, and whenever you want to stay alone, it's your decision.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's being mature.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
sometimes you can't just, hey, what a appropriate to own your first smartphone? What? Can you?
I really want you to show this in the camera.
What age?
I-
Okay.
What age? Just show this to the camera. What the?
What is that?
What?
To
What?
help them with content. What age is appropriate to own your first?
I think we have. We
smartphone?
Sully, I think we still have enough brain cells to know that we are going to get to that point eventually.
Yeah.
Will you?
Yes, we will.
We were eventually.
I
getting
was
there.
about to get to it. 'Cause
Yes.
No, you are not.
Yes. We
Yes,
are.
I were.
Thank you.
Yes, I were.
Yes, I were.
Yes, I are.
am very genius.
Lil.
Little. Speaking
Oh.
of JoJo's, look at my fucking sweater. I love this shit.
I love this shiz.
Yes.
Not we don't. This is
A Christian channel.
a Christian channel.
Mm-hmm.
We are not going to be swearing.
You
at
want to
all.
join my sniper clan?
Yes, and we will do MLG edits for you for free. If for the first 10 members to join our clan. Not Skrillex. Skrillex was cool, but not anymore. Maybe
Yeah.
just a little bit. His haircut looks funny.
It does. It seriously does.
Yes.
It's just long on one side, buzz cut on
And
the
just
other.
like Uta from Tokyo Ghoul. Wait, his name is Uta.
To- His?
Uta? Hair? Yeah, no, it's
Toka.
a his. It's a he.
Which one? Oh yeah, Enemy Skrillex. He's in Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi, I'm Enemy Skrillex, and I'm not gonna do anything this episode.
Yeah. Anyway, so we were talking about
What age is appropriate to own a phone?
I got my phone when I was actually I was like my dad was forced to get me one because I was going to Saudi Arabia for Umrah. Now, how or why?
We just
Nobody
said
asked.
Christian channel,
Mhm.
dude.
Yes, we're kind of Christian, half Christian, half Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're having some balance here.
Perfectly balanced. as all things
Maybe
should
if
be.
you're an atheist, but not so much. He's crying.
It's funny to us because we're ruining the podcast for this guy.
But we're trying to make it suitable, and it's working.
Yeah, it's working.
Yes.
Well, at the time I got a phone, it was not a smartphone. It was a Nokia, those little laddies that don't break and never run out of charge.
Yeah, the 3310.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it at it was 9 or 10.
I got mine when I was 12, 13, something like that.
Mm.
Because I needed that. Here's a funny story. So one day, I was going in the bus, going to Saudi Arabia. You know, I told you. So I had I can't remember what I had. It was a rap song for a really old rapper, not Lil Wayne. I can't remember his name. The song used to go like. I can't remember the song.
Is it 50 Cent?
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
50
it's
Cent.
50
Yeah,
Cent.
yeah. Yeah, I think it is.
Take you to the candy shop.
Yeah, I think it was
Let's
Candy
not
Shop or
continue
something.
this song.
Yeah, it was Candy Shop. So I was listening to that,
Mm-hmm.
and on the way I I did not have any like earbuds.
Mm-hmm.
So I started the song, and oh my god, the entire bus were praying and doing some religious things,
Mm-hmm.
and then the song just popped out. And oh my, I've never freaked out in my life so badly trying to turn off a phone. I was going to break it. But here's
Yeah, no, this happens in this day and age when you're just scrolling through Instagram and then the video's like normal and then the girl moaning as loud as possible pops up.
Oh yeah, that video.
I've had that so many fucking
If we're not being
times.
family friendly, I would have actually explained the backstory of that, but we're not gonna do that. Maybe in a
Fuck being family friendly. I can't do this shit.
Ah yeah.
I
fuck
can't
it.
handle this.
Yeah, fuck it. You know what? We're getting back to being borderline offensive.
Yes.
Yes.
We tried. I swear we tried. I can't. We tried.
Yeah. So when my dad actually realized that I'm old enough to get me a phone, I was about 10th grade. I got my first iPhone, Wait, before that, I think I had a Samsung, but that Samsung phone was crappy.
Mm.
So I was like, I really wanted an iPhone. Like, before this one, I got the iPhone 5. Thank you. Um, I got the iPhone 5S, I think, that had the fingerprint thingy.
Uh-huh.
And then it got outdated, so I got the iPhone 6 for my birthday. And then now it's broken and it's just dying. The battery just runs out at 30%.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Third, fourth. Yeah, it is my fourth phone. Do you think I buy a new phone whenever it comes out? I really wanted the iPhone 11, but here we are. I'm poor. I'm too poor to buy that shit. But on the other hand, my brother actually got his first smartphone just recently, and
How old is he?
He just got into 8th grade,
Mm.
and before that, he even had a phone, like 6th, 5th grade, something like that. He had his first phone, and I don't know. I don't entirely agree with that, but I think it's kind of necessary for like. I don't think a smartphone is necessary. I think that a phone is necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Smartphones actually, like, if used right, if monitored, I think kids can actually, experience things or like learn a lot of things. I'm not talking about kids shows that are retarded, like
Mhm.
the pig that has the nose coming like this on both eyes on one side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that. Hmm?
Peppa Pig is amazing.
Peppa Pig is just dumb.
It's a cartoon. Well, what do you know? What do you
It's a
expect?
cartoon for 3-year-olds. I wouldn't mind that, but it's just not something that you want to watch.
Mhm.
It's like طيور الجنة. What is طيور الجنة?
I was on Toyota Agenda.
We all were on طيور الجنة. We all used to sing ليش بتكذب يا وليد ما بتعرف إنه حرام.
No, I was on the channel.
What?
Keep going.
Sully was on Toyota Jannah apparently, and
That's a topic.
I knew what Toyota Jannah was when I was in 5th grade.
I knew what طيور الجنة was once it came out.
Well, congratulations to me because I did not have to grow up with that.
Thank you. You.
I skipped that.
Yeah.
I escaped.
That's
Thank
good.
you, Khabbaz.
That's good. That's good. You like, you dodged the bullet.
I did.
I had to hear a song about a fucking tomato over and over and over again.
And البندورة الحمراء.
What is so interesting? Like when they were in the office, when they like imagine them being interior art, right? And they were sitting on the table, or all four of them. They were four, I think. The daughter was not yet born, so they were like, "Listen, guys, we need to produce a song. What are we gonna do?"
And someone walks in with a tomato.
Someone walks-
Genius! Yes! Tomato!
Well, fucking done. We're gonna talk about that. you know?
بندورة حمراء كمان.
Why would you do that? Like the guys were like, they actually opened up their own YouTube channel trying spicy noodles. Like every other fucking Arab trying to open up a YouTube channel.
Jesus Christ.
Why? I think it's dumb. If you want to open up a YouTube channel, at least you want to be a little decent with the content that you have, like the Cops podcast
Mm-hmm. Or Marsh Critics.
or Marsh Critics or who else?
Misfits. That's not decent. It's not decent at all, but it's so funny.
Just imagine if we had no limits on the podcast.
Ooh.
Just
Ooh.
imagine.
That's Misfits in videos.
Yes. Oh boy. I don't even know how they like. Here's the thing. So when PewDiePie started the controversies, the racial slurs thing,
Mm-hmm.
he got called out for it really badly. He got kicked out of Disney. He got his YouTube show canceled. YouTube and the entire media just flipped on him. And then comes the Misfits doing this every once in a while, just because they have a black friend. Hey, Grizzy.
Crazy.
Yes. So
It's not just because they have black friends. They started like that, and
YouTube
It's
was like, you know what? We're fine with you doing this. Just keep doing
besides,
what you're doing.
PewDiePie is the biggest channel on YouTube. He's the face of YouTube, or
Ye-
should be.
I mean, for the things that he got in his life, I wouldn't blame him for what he did.
Mm.
Like, I don't really blame the guy.
Dude, it's just He's playing video games. He got angry. He said something. It's fine. People do it all the time. Have you never been in a Call of Duty, Black Ops 2, or Modern Warfare lobby?
I think Susan needs a little more time on, knowing what's like going on. Just a little bit about people. How do I say this? It's like about the community.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to know a little more about the community of YouTube, how it's improving, what people are interested in.
Actually, big industries, the people running big industries that monetize videos and give money to people, need to know that the audience nowadays does not give a shit what you say.
Yes,
I mean, they do, but
not so
still.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
People don't mind cussing. They don't mind slurs. They
like
don't
here's
care.
the thing. The first thing that people would actually care about, like here's the thing. So when PewDiePie said that racial slur, it did not affect his subscriber count. People knew about it. I bet he has a lot of black fans, but it's not like it did not affect them as much because they know that he's angry. They know that it's not like him. We've known PewDiePie. I've personally
I've
known
known him since he started YouTube.
That's like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
No, more than like 15 years ago or 14.
No, 10 years. YouTube wasn't here 15 years ago.
It was.
Was it?
Yeah, it was in 2006.
No, but he's been here
2006, 2007. That's when YouTube started.
But he's been
Oh, really?
yeah, he's been
Actually,
for,
no,
he's been
the-
doing
I'm-
this for 10 years.
I'm
now.
talking about the Minecraft video.
What, Mike?
He started his channel.
Oh, really?
11, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's still, even though, like, when he started playing Amnesia and those games,
Yeah.
he got himself the reputation that he has because of these games. And then he became, what do they say it? Public figure?
Yeah, he's a public figure now.
Yeah, he's considered a public figure more than a gamer. Unlike us.
Mm-hmm.
Shout outs to Cups. Oh, wait.
Shout out to us.
Shout outs to us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stop ruining my podcast. I worked hard on it.
Yes, we're gonna ruin this podcast so much.
What are you talking about? We're actually doing a very good job. Look at you. You got yourself the road. I got myself.
Mhm. Look at this sexy beast.
Scarlet. Scarlet.
Yeah,
Scarlet.
Scarnet.
Scarnet, yes.
Yes.
Like the Terminator?
Yeah, Scarnet.
Was it called Scarnet? What's
Skynet.
Skynet, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Terminator, Scarnet.
Yeah, it's like wait, we actually talked about this, the robots part, last episode. How do you think that actually robots can take over the world?
Yes. If we make them smart enough to think on their own
Oh, by the way,
and smart enough to know, like, they can hack their own selves. So if we had a button that can deactivate them, they can hack that button and just make the button do nothing. Or explode
But
a
here's
nuclear
a counter
reactor.
argument. Here's a counter argument. So one day there was so I think in America they have delivery robots.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. So
Droid.
one day some guy just saw a robot. Like he tripped over the street, and the guy helped him. The robot was unable to move, and the guy helped the robot, and the robot just looked at the guy and he was like, "Thank you."
I mean, that's just, yeah.
But I think
But if we treat them badly, they're gonna turn on us. If they have thoughts,
and then
if we can fathom the fact of thoughts and put them in artificial intelligence, they're gonna turn on us if we treat them wrong.
and then Arnold Schwarzenegger can actually
yeah,
have a role in life.
he just goes back in time and get to the chopper now.
Wait, I want to ask you, since you brought up time travel, do you think it's a good thing that, like, is it some kind of thing that you want to have?
No,
Why not?
past is the past. Move on. Don't change anything.
But what about the future?
Why do you want to see your future? What if you go to the future and you have cancer and see yourself dying? Are you gonna change anything? How are you gonna change anything?
Maybe if you go back,
I don't think you can change anything.
you can't change anything, but I'm saying that.
Well, I just don't know why would you want to time travel. That's the gist of it.
Well, for me, I would like it's not entirely time traveling. It's just that like a Control Z button to bring me back
Undo.
5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
That would be very useful. You know,
Yeah.
only 5 seconds could be enough to save me a lot of pain in the ass.
Well, I saw this question on a Domix video. What if you can go back a certain amount of time, but that time you go back to using, it cuts off from your lifespan. So if you're gonna live for 80 years, you go back 10 years, you're gonna live for 70, not 80.
So if you go back 80 years, you're dead.
Yeah. You're just a sperm and then die.
No, I wouldn't want that. I would just want 5 seconds. Like
Yeah, you
the-
can use 5 seconds back, just Control Z. 5 seconds from your entire lifespan is nothing.
I think it's a fair trade.
Yeah.
It's a very fair trade. But on a second note, I would want that because, you know, it would like, let's say you were speaking to someone and your mind just farted
Mm-hmm.
and you wanted to undo what you just said. You know, like yesterday at work when spoke about shit that didn't make any sense. You know,
Oh,
I would have used that
I mean,
button.
yeah, I would use that a lot, especially when someone calls me from a company or something. Like day before yesterday, DHL called me because I ordered something from Amazon, and they're like, "We need your ID number so we can get them through. What do you call them?
Customs?
Customs, yeah." And when he said that, there was noise in the background in the phone call, and I didn't hear anything. So I'm like, "Yeah, okay, yeah." And then I stopped. I was like, "Wait, I didn't hear anything. Can you repeat that?" Because
Yeah.
I couldn't hear anything. So I would want that Control Z button. Just
Yeah,
undo that
it-
3 seconds
I
of me just being a stupid idiot and not knowing how to function.
It would be very useful, I think. But on another note, if like this is something that I want to ask, maybe Sully when I get to talk to him a little bit more about this. If you had the chance to have a superpower, but if anyone knew about it, you'd die instantly, what would it be? Or let's say just a superpower. We're gonna remove the handicap.
I mean, if it's just a superpower, either the Force from Star Wars or just telekinesis.
So you're just gonna choke people.
Yeah. Harder, daddy.
That meme. Anyways, or telekinesis.
Yeah, I mean, basically the Force, but Force has other things. you
I'd
can use it
want,
for. But because I can explain why I would want telekinesis, because people would say like flying, telekinesis I can control myself and fly, like I can lift myself up with the telekinesis.
So basically, Jimmy Neutron on steroids.
Jimmy Neutron doesn't have telekinesis.
Yeah, that's why I said on steroids.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, but psychic
I-
powers.
Yes, kind of. For me, I think I'd want to go for either super speed or teleportation.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that would be really good. But that ties into telekinesis. If I can just pick myself up with telekinesis and then just yeet
But
and then stop
mean,
myself. I'm super speed. I can fly. I can lift big objects with my mind. We don't need to use my
Big
my
objects.
muscles. Big object.
You want the superhero expert on this, or do you want to keep going alone?
What kind of superhero expert do you think you are?
you think
You just read 2 comics. Oh,
Yes.
I am Superman now.
I
You like Batman. Batman is not a superhero.
Yeah.
like Batman. Batman is not a superhero. It's a vigilante.
Yes, he repeated what I said.
He's a one.
Vigilante.
No, repeat what you just said in the same way. Vigilante.
I am Enrico Montoya. Killed my father. Prepare to die. Thank you for that riff.
I think we.
I hope so too.
Well, if like I'd want like mind reading, but I think that would be horrible. Like it's not no. You can control it.
Like,
Like you don't just listen to everyone and what they're thinking.
you know why I wouldn't want that? Because I'm very self-conscious. So when I'm talking to someone and they stay silent, I would read their mind thinking they're talking about me. Or-
Yeah,
And
yeah.
if they're actually talking about me in a bad way, I'd feel bad.
I mean, yeah, that's why I said that it's a double-edged sword because when you have that kind of superpower, you are meant to know things that you shouldn't be knowing. things that you are not meant to know.
Yeah.
Like when I'm talking to you right now, what if I read your mind and you're like, Sully is a fucking idiot, and I tell Sully,
Mm-hmm. And that would ruin lives.
yes, exactly. But wait, actually, I just remembered something. So one of the things that I thought of in a very, let's say, you know, it was like I sat with myself one day and I was like, what if I had a superpower? What would it be? And I think it would be mind control, not mind reading.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I want that? It's like if I like here's the handicap for this. Yeah, I need to see someone's face,
Mm-hmm.
or at least eyes.
Mm.
Okay.
Through screen doesn't work.
It does.
It does.
It does. Yeah.
So you can just control anyone.
Yes, basically. As long as I see them.
Yeah.
Somebody got Donald Trump on strings. What?
We said that we don't want to. You want us to get politics in? You want us to get
I
politics
was
in?
gonna say that, but I was like, no, we're on the podcast, no politics.
Yeah, exactly. So, if I got to do that, I think it's like cheating life. It's like having cheat codes for life.
Yeah.
Or in
Yeah,
superpowers,
that
just-
would be nice.
Yeah.
Other thing I would want is what's it called? Oh fuck, I forgot. Brain fart. It's been going on for an hour, this podcast, so I can't handle myself now. I can't
Yeah,
think.
neither can I. I'm starting to lose brain cells.
Starting? I lost all of them. Now I'm in the negatives.
Sully, it's about time we drool in your Alienware. All right, guys. Thank you so much for if you tuned in this long.
You're a real OG.
You're a real OG.
Excuse me while I outro this podcast. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Cups to Podcast. We did not want to throw in politics, but I want to. Donald Trump out.